There we go. I think my stream was bugged. I think we're back in. Okay. I think we're back in, boys. We're totally back in. We're totally back. Say hello. Where's my refresh? Okay. We did it. Guys, we did it. Is someone DMing me? Alright, we did it. We got the num times died for real. I told you guys I was telling the truth. We got the name. Poopy head. Need a comma here. See? That is the power of Protobufs, ladies and gentlemen. Hello service called with poopy head. That is the power of Protobufs. Okay, the next step is to get the timestamps to compile. That's got to be the next step. All right, let's just add timestamp here. I'm gonna put chimey for the timestamp. Chimey. Okay. Let's try to compile. Timestamp is not defined. So there's something wrong. It should. What if I remove this part? I think that's what ChatGPT is telling me to do. No? Is this wrong? Project root tools include. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Tools, Protalk include. That's what I got. And I'm importing it Google/protobuf /timestamp. Okay, well, we will put that on the back burner for now. I want to look at that exploit. What is that exploit that's going around? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? All over my freaking YouTube feed. Let me check it out. XZ exploit. Let me search it. The XZ Linux backdoor is incredibly bad. Oh, we got a Primogen video, but it's
Atera is the IT painkiller. Remote monitoring and management, remote access,
literally
help desk
half my
configuring,
lifetime.
smart automations, patching, software deployment, script.
Hey, we're going to be going over everything that we know so far with XE. I invited on low-level learning, so I hope that you stick around and enjoy it. And we're going to go deep into the bash scripts. They're incredibly interesting, so you got to check it out. So stay around. First off, for anyone who doesn't know, right now we have LLL on the phone. Got suspicious. Man, that is like the biggest thing right here. Got suspicious. Like, how crazy is that you saw some time in a compression library, and you're like, ah, Mandarin and Cantonese, so it appears confusing, at least to the onlook, or to a layman like me. I would have no idea.
Yeah, much like someone who blob, it's like that looks fine, but it's like if you know what you're talking about, it's like that ain't.
You're trying to make that like it just works out way different.
You're doing this spatial orientation in your head about like what lane is correct, and then
if you had if I had a file that's like there's like LZ is like the original. It's just a bunch of people.
Accounts on GitHub. It's wild.
Dang. Okay, so there's a lot of questions here. So just to go over it, this is how he discovered, which is hilarious, the way that he discovered it. Hi, and after observing a few odd symptoms around libLZMA, which, by the way, libLZMA, we use, I believe, LZHAM or something like that at Netflix, so it's just a compression algorithm library, right, that has various, I think there's, like, LZ is, like, the original. It's just a bunch of people's names, right?
Yeah.
All right, sorry. Just some diplomacy. That's all
diplomacy, classic.
Yeah. Wife is currently out. We have a property she's renovating. My wife does all the physical manual labor. She's not only beautiful,
like a general contractor.
She's also handy. Where the term "handy-some" comes from is someone that was good with working physically with their hands, and so handsome is handy-some, which is they were able to fix things. My wife is also handsome, so she's pretty awesome.
A handsome wife. That's awesome.
I have a handsome wife. Yeah, means. I just said that out loud. All right. Anyways, Flip, take that out. Don't put that in, Flip. My wife is beautiful. All right, after observing a few odd symptoms around libLZMA, part of the ZX or XZ package on Debian SID installations over the last weeks, logins with SSH taking a lot of the CPU and Valgrind errors, I figured out the answer. The upstream XZ repository and the XZ tarballs have been backdoored. And so then he goes through like how he investigates. Don't put that in, Flip. My wife is beautiful.
XZ. What uses that compression? Because like over here, we have like GZ for the Protoc stuff. So I guess I'm good. Guys, I'm good. We're good. We're using GZ, we're good. We're completely A-okay.
All right, after observing a few odd symptoms around libLZMA, part of the ZX or XZ package on Debian SID installations over the last weeks, logins with SSH taking a lot of the CPU and Valgrind errors, I figured out the answer. The upstream XZ repository and the XZ tarballs have been backdoored. And so then he goes through like how he investigated it, what versions, 5.6 or 5.6.0 and 5.6.1. Here's the tarballs like and all that. And where it comes down to, which is super, super interesting, and I think you highlighted this in a video. By the way, I looked at this, and I was just like, man, this is some crazy code right here. Like, how could anyone read this? Because for those that don't know, you are literally just cutting out sections, like 1024 at a time out of a file, and then you're also cutting like this amount of lines out. If you don't know, for those that don't know, head. Anytime if you had if I had a file that's like foo bar baz, and I go head 1, it just prints out the first line. So like they're doing some pretty wild stuff. Like this statement is, I could not even follow this at all.
What's insane is that like the backdoor, the way that it's packaged is it's packaged as a fuzz test case that you're supposed to use,
which is brilliant.
libLZMA, so it's going to look like garbage, but he hid his backdoor in this fake LZMA stream, and then this script is cutting it into pieces and extracting the one piece that is the malicious object. It's absolutely genius.
It is absolutely genius.
It just basically cuts out the binary.
The only reason
it just cuts out the binary involved in the exploit from the binary file. Got it.
This got found is because the security engineer at Microsoft noticed, SSH is taking half a second more than usual. Let's go figure out what's going on. And then he's like, I discovered an APT trying to backdoor open source.
It is frightening how sophisticated
it is. Crazy. I think the biggest thing to take away that I've never even once thought about is the fact that they backdoored in the testing part of it, where no one's going to look. No one's going to look at testing code. Right. They're going to, where's the problem? Well, the problem's in the code, right? So let's look at the code. And this one, on the other hand, takes, effectively to summarize it, is it overrides the linker on a couple calls and backdoors the RSA decode, right? To where they can backdoor their own I think you mentioned it, something along the lines of being able to grab out just like their public key and go, okay, this person gets super duper permissions.
That's the assumption right now, right? Is like people are thinking like, okay, they're rerouting RSA public decrypt. So obviously what they're doing is they're waiting for a known public key and then doing backdoor functionality. But because of how obfuscated and how complicated the backdoor is, no one really has the full functionality. It's all a lot of speculation and assumptions. So it's going to come out as people begin to RE and do more work on it. But right now it's very much like, okay, we know RSA public decrypt is rerouted. That's kind of all we know right now.
Bam. And the big thing is it's so obfuscated. Right now you have tens of thousands of hobbyists / experts looking at this code, and right now there's still no updated information after 4 days.
4 or so days. Yeah, there are people on GitHub that are putting out like.
Give me the hottest conspiracy theories. Give me the hottest conspiracy theories on the recent XZ compression backdoor exploit. Can it know? Can it know stuff this recent? Sometimes it searches the web. The way Microsoft guy found it is also putting me in wonder. I know, like, what kind of story is that? Oh, it was running slow, so I took out these bytes of this binary file and I found the exploit, guys. Trust me, bro. Trust me, bro. Seems legit, brother. Seems legit. All right, sure, buddy. Sure, buddy. I believe you. Who wouldn't think to dash head plus 124 dash head plus 124 / dev / null exactly 37 times. Most likely from a stain sponsored group. The exploit involves several technical components, including crafted test files and modified build scripts with the Git repository, which facilitates the injection of malicious code during the build process. It also exploits ifunc, a mechanism of glibc, for one-time hooking direction of OpenSSH's authentication routines, potentially leading to unauthorized access. The discovery of the vulnerability was credited to Andreas Frund, a PostgreSQL SQL developer and committer, alongside the coordinated efforts of various security teams. The details of the exploit suggest a sophisticated attacker, possibly a nation-state agency, due to the specific conditions targeted and the methods of obfuscation used. The backdoor intercepts execution by replacing ifunc resolvers with malicious code, significantly complicating detection and analysis. It's crucial to note that the version of XZ affected by this vulnerability, 5.6.0 and 5.6.1, were not widely distributed among Linux distributions, limiting the scope of potential compromise. Various Linux distributions have issued advisories and downgrade procedures, emphasizing the importance of vigilance and prompt updates to mitigate risks. As the investigation into the backdoor continues, keep that to yourself, buddy. It serves as a stark reminder of the vulnerabilities within the open source software supply chain and the need for continuous oversight and collaboration among the cybersecurity community to protect against such threats. Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. So basically, we're just investigating those backdoors. You know what I'm saying? We'll keep on investigating. Someone understands German, not me.
Like, you know.
Want to know the secret to organizing your business? HoneyBook. HoneyBook makes proposals, contracts, and payments easy for me, and even easier for my clients. Having everything in one place is
org repos related. Jaitan only had access to things hosted on GitHub, including XC. Okay, so that's
all right. Sounds good. Time to wrap this up. Let's raid somebody, shall we? Who do you guys want to raid? Thanks for coming into the stream, guys. Thanks for that raid, Maui. She's probably long gone. Also, welcome new followers. Thanks for that follow, Amit. Hells yeah. Adrena learns. Okay. Adrena learns. Let's see. Where the heck is she in software and development? Let me find her. Adrena learns. She online? She isn't even online. Brother.
super moisturizing, not sticky.
Brother. Adrian learns. Oh, okay. Okay. So this is a whole different person. Adrian, where are you, buddy? Adrian learns. Dude, there's an AI Trump versus Biden debate on Twitch. I gotta get out of here. What category am I in? Let me show you guys. Okay, where's software and game dev? Oh, this is just chatting. Let's go here. Search Adrian learns. Here we go. Learning React.
Like
okay. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Let's do a raid. Raid Adrian learns. All right, let's give him a warm welcome, shall we, boys? Let's give him a nice warm welcome. As soon as you join in, just give him a smooch. Just give him a smoochy smooch just like that, just for him. All right. Thank you guys for coming to the stream. Stay classy, my friends. Name. Is that this is not the Primogen, a simul shift again. See you later. Come back again.
Fast. Now get double the speed faster than ever with Xfinity Internet. Fast at the speed of